How's it going, guys? Brian Cusco here at Triple B, and today we are sitting with Mr. Miguel of Always Evolving Pythons for yet another episode of Snakes with Friends. And a little warm in here, so chances are we're going to be sweating by the end of this. You can tell how long we've been filming by how much sweat is pouring out of our bodies
Yes.
by the end of the episode. And Miguel has a very deep love for clown ball pythons, as I do myself. If you watch the channel often, you know that clowns are my favorite ball python in the world. And Miguel has some of the best looking clown ball pythons out there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do love them. You're watching Triple B TV.
How many clowns are you going to show us today?
We're gonna do a total of 8.
Total of 8?
Yeah.
8 snakes coming your way, guys. We're going to start from wackest to non-wackest.
Yes. The most whack. Yeah, what he said. Right, so.
The most whack to the least whack.
Yeah, to the.
No,
That's right.
no clowns are whack. No clowns are whack. All right.
What about a normal that's het clown?
Normal het clown, still not whack.
A little whack. No, I'm just playing. All right, so let me start off with the first snake. All right, guys.
Ooh, so this is the wackest? God.
I guess that's really bad starting it off like that with the wackest. I mean,
That's
the least
amazing.
coolest? No,
That's-
they're all cool. Don't get me wrong, guys. They're freaking amazing. Right here we have a super blade inchy female clown that, I mean, is an eating. Oh, that's right.
No, you're good. You just talk.
That's an eating machine. I got 5 of them all together. They're all the same size, and she has surpassed them just in weight by far.
You have 5.
No.
Super-
I remember getting 5 snakes at one time that were the same weight, is what I meant. So.
I was
Not
like-
5 super
I
blade
thought he was going to
inchies.
say that he had 5 super blade inchy clown females. I was
No.
like, okay, give me at least one.
Right? This was a Tinley pickup from last Tinley. Remember?
Yeah.
Never gonna forget that Tinley.
Yeah. The first Tinley is always the best.
Yeah,
They're
I went missing. Then I found out you were missing. So.
I wasn't missing. I just.
Oh, I was.
Oh, you were definitely
Yeah,
missing.
I was missing for
There
sure.
was at least 1 or 2 other people who could account for where I was at the time. So
Oh no, dude! I didn't.
nobody knew where you were.
Yeah, no, I didn't even know where I was. I was like, how did I end up here? But yeah, but it was fun though. I mean, Tinley is a blast. But yeah, so this is the first clown female I picked up at Tinley. Cool.
Oh yeah, oh man, she looks freaking fantastic.
I like it too, man.
That's a beautiful snake. We're just sitting here. I've got one camera up high that's getting you this beautiful shot right here. And we're just stuck. Like, oh, it looks so good.
Dude, it really does though. Hey, girl. Okay, so we want to the second one?
Yeah, let's get
Perfect.
second clown. Nothing but clowns today, guys. This is gonna be one of my favorite ball python episodes of all time.
Okay, so this one right here is a major powerhouse right here. This right here is a pastel inchy leopard blade clown female. This is one of the world's first that actually Justin had hit and definitely, threatened him, and he, gave it to me. So.
Oh, you threatened him.
Oh
and
yeah, I
he
was like, hey,
said,
if you don't give me that, man, we're gonna have problems.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I have
could
the
see-
snake now, so you know how that went.
It worked.
Just play. But yeah, so she's definitely a powerhouse female for sure, man. And the color on her, I mean, I don't know if the camera's definitely picking it. There we go again, looking at that.
Half the episode is gonna be us
Yeah.
going like,
It looks really good. That's why. But yeah, that's this girl here. I love her, man. She's beautiful.
she poses really nicely too.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta love a snake that poses
Love
well.
it for sure. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I could just sit here and stare at it all day long. Really.
Let's do it real quick for 5 seconds.
Okay.
Dude, that was freaking awesome. Sorry, Brian and I have such a great relationship. I mean, we could literally make something and carry it on. Like yesterday when we were at Prehistoric Pets. I don't want to get too into detail with it, but we had the 5 thing going,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it was
Everything
5.
that we wanted 5 of them.
Yeah,
So
you need 5.
So I apologize right now if we say some random jokes. You guys are probably thinking, what are they talking about?
Well, 3 is also one of the strongest numbers out there. I mean, triangles
Yeah.
and stuff like that is just like a really strong number. So you take 5, you add 3. How many clowns are we looking at
8.
today?
Oh my gosh. Dude, knuckles on that one. Bam. All right, so move on to the next one.
Speaking of 3.
Yes, let's go to the third one. Okay, so here we're gonna go with the Gotham.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty sure you guys are very familiar with this one already. Oh, there it is. This one's a little feisty. But yeah, she is. And guys, these are not mites. They're the nanner spots.
Sure about that?
Right? Why are they going down your hand?
This one's moving.
Yeah, it's a... Why are the black spots moving onto your hand, dude?
Oh, this one came off too. She's awesome. So remind everybody what goes into. Obviously, there's coral glow in there.
A coral glow leopard clown makes the Gotham. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful snake, man. I mean, I love it. You know, it's another Justin snake, by the way. A lot of my clowns came from Justin.
I still don't have a Justin snake. It's
threaten him. Threaten him.
All right, I got his number. I'll call him up.
Yeah, dude, just go up to him face to face and be like, "Look, dude, I want that snake."
I'm gonna hit the gym with you a couple times
first,
just to make sure I'm all pumped up.
Definitely, we'll both go together. We'll come back with clowns, dude. I'm just like, but yeah, definitely. You know, I mean, there's not too many Gotham females out there. You know, obviously, because the whole coral glow, making females. However that works, I still don't understand. But yeah, I mean, I was lucky to have one of them. So I'm super, excited about that. I have big, big plans for this girl right here. Move on to Quattro.
Take number 4.
All right. So remember, I was talking about the 5 snakes I got in Tinley. They were all the same size, right? Remember the first one was the Super Blade Inchi? So this is one of them, and you can definitely see the size difference because that one just eats. But this is a beautiful, beautiful clown. And right here is a bamboo clown.
Oh, yeah.
But you could definitely see the size difference from this one to the other one. They're the same age. But man, this one just had a...
It's interesting how some snakes just grow faster than others. I mean...
And she just shed yesterday too, so look at that, man. You guys are getting a nice raw footage of this beautiful girl. You made some bamboo head clowns, right?
I did.
Yeah, I remember. You're like, not too much people had those. And I remember you had to pop some out, and that's why I was like, man, I need to get on that game.
I've got a real clown problem. Everything goes into clown. It's me, clowns, and ice cream. It's like...
Dude, ice cream, you were tearing it up at Prehistoric. Dude. You were. I don't really have a sweet tooth or anything. I like beer.
Yeah. I like beer too.
All right, let's go on to Cinco. Dude, I love this, man. All right, so this next one right here, probably the most popular clown I have as far as social media. This clown right here, I've gotten more likes, more shares.
This is the clown that's gonna make me leave.
Yeah.
And become
Yeah, and the cool thing is too, I've actually been offered like more than I paid for this snake recently.
I can imagine.
So right here, guys, we have a black pastel ghost clown female.
I can honestly say this is my favorite clown of yours too.
Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, dude,
I did make it known that I was gonna steal this from you. And that it wasn't.
You're gonna threaten me, aren't you?
No, I'm just gonna steal it. I'm just gonna run away like a puss.
Well, you leave your kids there, even trade, dude. Your kids are awesome. But yeah, I'm telling you, guys, this one on my Instagram, just everything. I mean, it gets shared all the time. It's everywhere. I mean, I've gotten the most likes on it.
Well, the hypo, I mean, the hypo, of course, but the way that black pastel and clown work together as well, and the way that hypo and black pastel work together. So this is like almost some kind of holy trinity for sure.
And if you get real close to like the head, you can start seeing kind of it's like the head pattern is just so pretty on it, so smooth. That's awesome, dude.
Looking right at the... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm all backwards.
So yeah, so this is the famous black pastel ghost clown that everyone loves, including myself. She is pretty though, huh?
Yeah, she just looks so much different than any other ball python out there.
Yeah.
In person.
It's funny. I got this from Bob Gunter from A18 Reptiles. So he totally regret selling it to me.
I'm sure he does.
Big time. We talk about it all the time.
I couldn't believe he sold it, to be honest.
Dude, yeah, and I didn't even threaten him. But yeah, I mean, I had told him that once when my plants this girl, I'm definitely gonna hook him up, something, because this is a beautiful, beautiful clown.
We could have saved that one for last, to be honest.
Well, the reason why I didn't was because I was gonna talk about the Magma project that just got released by Justin, and bring those.
Magma's definitely burning up the scene, man.
Yeah.
I'd never seen. I mean, not that I've been in the ball python thing for very long, but it was crazy, the hype,
Dude, it's crazy how Morph Market sold so much red stripes once that video came out.
Yeah.
and people were just selling them left and right, you know? And I mean, dude, I got offered on my red stripe female because I have a super red stripe. You know, people are like, hey, do you want to sell? I was like, oh, not no more. You know, maybe
yesterday.
So right here we have a spot nose magma that is going into shed. You kind of see the little dullness on her. But this is a spot nose red stripe clown.
I love spot nose and clown. I mean, spot nose and clown is another one of my favorite combos.
Yeah.
And Justin blows me away with his mind and his eye for pairing, like, because he hits it. It's not like he just had one fluke. You know, he constantly is putting out.
He came over here when he brought the snakes and we were talking, and the way he looks at projects just blew me away. I mean, I can't share them because he said he'll kill me. But it's honestly.
Well, you threatened him with a little threat.
Oh, that's right.
You earned that one.
His mind, I mean, dude, it's just so ahead of everyone. Like, he looks at one project, it's not just like he has plans years down the line for it to make the things he does, and that's why I think he's so, you know, ahead of the game in some ways with clowns and pieds and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of great breeders out there, but you know.
There are, but his vision is undeniable.
Yeah.
It's undeniable.
Let's bring out the magma.
Ocho.
The real deal. And here he is, the magma, which is a red striped clown. And this right here, from what I know, is the second boy out there. Justin did keep one. That's a little more powerful than mine. But, you know, I definitely was able to get this off of him. Again, I was very, very happy about that because I have huge plans for him. Huge plans. And you can't go wrong, man. You know, look at him. A lot of people say he kind of looks like an inchy clown, which you kind of see what they're talking about just because how cleaned up it is. But if you look at the dorsal and everything, I mean, you definitely see how the reddish and why they call it the magma, you know, the little lava.
I don't mean to keep talking up Justin because he's not even here, but it's better that way. That way he doesn't, you know, his head won't blow up and he'll float away. So we need to keep him here on Earth with us. But not just the patterns and, you know, combinations that he looks to put together, like his names, his name scheme is like on point too.
I know, man. I see. I wouldn't be able to think of, if I thought of a name, it'd be so uncool. People are like, dude, that was dumb. We're just gonna call it by the genetics. Like, yeah.
I'm like,
yeah. He definitely, you know, picks out some cool, catchy names.
Yeah.
They're very, very catchy with the snake.
With themes and stuff. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
magma and then the Pompeii. So the themes it's cool.
Same with like the Batman, the Gothams, and the clay face. Like, I would definitely like to do a names of like Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I'm a big Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. You can get some Dragon Ball Z, folks. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z, so. No, I don't. I do know about
Triple V2DML.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just playing. But yeah, no, you're right. I mean, it's just the names are very catchy and they're cool. Makes the projects a little more fun, I believe. Those are the Ocho clowns.
Speaking of Ocho, he's got an octopus here. We're not gonna look at it here.
Gosh.
He's got this octopus that is just incredible. If you guys want to see other snakes, and besides these 8 that you saw here today, or if you want to see the cool octopus or some of the other cool behind the scenes stuff, we're going to be vlogging all kinds of other stuff as well. So if you check out the vlog channel, you'll be able to see the other sides of Miguel. Instead of just the front half here, we're going to see this back side, and we're going to see all the sides of Miguel. I didn't tell you about that. Yeah, it's happening. I kind of wanted to bring up, like, some people would give you grief about, like, this or that. I don't know if you want to...
About the grief about like why I got these snakes and stuff?
Yeah.
Yes, I would love to talk about
it,
please.
Sweet.
A lot of people ask me about what's my vision with, you know, all these snakes, you know. I get a lot of grief about people saying, oh, you need to make your own stuff, you know, or all you do is just buy these expensive snakes and you show them off, you know. And here's the thing, since I was younger, I didn't grow up with much. And again, this is not one of those stories where you're like, oh, I came from nothing and made this and this and that.
Well, you grew up in Oxnard.
Yeah, I'm from Oxnard.
Yeah, I've got I got cousins and stuff, and I know what Oxnard's about. I mean, it's not the Baltimore projects, but you don't come from Oxnard and grow up with a silver spoon in your mouth.
Exactly, you know, and all my family's pretty much still in Oxnard, you know. We moved down here and I grew up in Little Rock as far as my high school years, you know, and then that's where, you know, it was my teen.
But you're a hardworking guy, and
yes.
I think my point is that you've busted your butt to get where you're at to be able to afford to get some of these awesome snakes.
Yes. So the thing I get a lot is people always tell me, you know, about the whole, you know, you just buy these snakes, you show them off. But my whole vision with this is that I get these things because I do want to be a big player one day. Since I was younger, when I opened my first business, I always want to be at the top, you know. I want to be ahead of the game. I want to try my hardest. And for myself to be up there, I need to start with projects that some people don't even have yet. So when I do make stuff, it's world first stuff, or, you know, things that haven't even been made. And that puts me at the top, you know, to continue what I want to do, you know, my vision. So it's not that I just buy these things to be like, oh man, look, I have the money to show these things off. One, I work my butt off to, you know, get the things that I have, you know, but I do, my goal is to make some world first, some things that other people have not made, including all the big time breeders, which is nothing wrong with that, right?
No, not at all.
It's like me when I first opened up my first gym. Would I start with the first weights that were ever made, you know, or do I work my butt up on the side?
You know, if you were a dick, you know, if you were just like a jerk, then I could see being like, oh, that guy's a jerk.
Yeah.
You know, but you're like one of the most humble and giving and hospitable guys, so it's. Nobody could really have a problem with that, I don't think.
A lot of people do. Well, yeah, let me tell you, I like delete like 8 to 10 messages on my YouTube all the time.
Yeah, well,
haters.
You know, that's what happens, man.
Yeah.
It happens. You can't make it. You can't please everybody. So
No,
you just got to do what you do what you want to do, and keep pushing forward with that. So,
yep,
you're doing a good job, man.
Awesome, brother. No, thank you again, man. Definitely enjoy it, man. Always
Absolutely,
a pleasure.
dude. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed checking out all Miguel's awesome snakes here and spending some time and looking at some of my favorite morphs, which are clowns, of course. If next week, what do we do? I don't even know what I'm doing next week on Triple B TV. That's what I was gonna say. Oh,
Cannabis reviews.
Oh man, what am I gonna do for the next episode?
How my banana clown has a moving spots.
I'm gonna have to go. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna have to go to Brian Gundy's. I'm just gonna have to make it
Are
happen.
you really?
Well, I'm going to have to now because I'm about to say it. So it's,
Oh,
it's like
hell
has to
yeah.
happen. There will be a link in the description for all of Miguel's stuff, his Instagram, his YouTube. You should really check out his Instagram account. He's always putting. He's way better at Instagram than I am. There's always stuff there to see and always cool stuff going on. Whereas mine, days will pass and nothing will happen. But yeah, check all that stuff out. Again, I hope you really enjoyed the episode. Next week, we're going to be going and hanging out with Mr. Brian Gundy and checking out his snakes. So until then, you've been watching Triple B TV. Y'all take care. Trying not to breathe, so don't breathe in your face.
Oh, you're good, bro. Oh, you can breathe. I don't care.
There you go. Go ahead and talk.
Hello. How are you?
Nice.
Perfect.
That was the
Then
one.
could we do the sound effects with our mouth?
Are we allowed to have this much fun? So I'm gonna be like, I'll be blah 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 blah, you know, blah blah blah, this that this that, and I'll say, oh, we got to turn the fan off.
Oh, we're about to sweat. My tummy coming over, fucking just gushy.
We're gonna
like
be
red tomatoes,
gushing by the end.
Bro, I didn't put the AC on. I'm seriously gonna pass out. Sorry. I could have sworn I had more in here in the beginning. Oh, can we do the Arnold thing?
Of course, dude.
Okay, perfect. I love it. Oh my gosh, dude.
This is a.
Hold on. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude, that's just too much.
All right, so yeah, please go give a. Oh, okay, Jesus.
Thanks for bringing up that thing about the Oxford thing. I've been wanting to do that so bad, dude. Like,
yeah, I just
because people, yeah, I get that all the time, man. Thank you, dude. Dude, that was so smooth and freaking awesome, man. Dude, I love that, man.